for having me on the farm today. I just want to explain my role here for you. I'm not actually an employee of the SPCA, I'm a contract auditor. So I'll be writing an objective report on the current situation on the farm in relation to the animal welfare standards for laying hens. So we'll go over the environment that the animals are living in. I'll review space densities, we'll look at your feed records, temperature records for the barn, and I will submit my report to the SPCA committee, who will then review and assign certification or recommendations that they would like you to comply with to be in line with the standard. As a contract auditor, I'm not allowed to give you advice. I'm not allowed to tell you how to meet the standard. But before I leave here today, we will go over any potential compliance issues. So my report then goes to the SPCA Certification Committee, and then they'll get back to you about any recommendations they have to help you be more in line with the standard.
Okay. So how long will the inspection take?
For a flock your size, I expect we'll be here for about 3 hours. So how are your chickens doing this year?
This flock is doing great. We have really good production. They're going to be laying for a year next month, and they're still over 90% productivity. It's amazing. They're a beautiful, calm breed, very low mortality. They're relaxed. It's just been a great year.
And what breed of birds are they?
These are brown bovine laying hens.
And how many birds do you have on the farm at this time?
We have a permit for 399 layers, and we have just about 380 something birds here right now, but I'd love to have more.
What kind of laying operation is this?
These are free range layers, which means that they have pretty much unlimited access to go outside and eat the grass, which makes the eggs actually taste a little bit sweeter. Weather permitting, of course, they go outside. We can't let them out if it's pouring rain or freezing cold, or if there's puddles or snow on the field.
And do you have records about your feed?
This is a detailed list of the ingredients.
And what we want to make sure is that there's no mammalian or avian byproducts in the feed that you're providing to your birds.
Okay.
Do you have a map of your barn that has dimensions of feed, water, space, and nest boxes?
Yes, I do. I have a nice little artwork here for you.
Oh, beautiful.
We've got the number of feed pans, number of laying nests, the number of water nipples, the number of roosts.
So let's go out to the barn.
Sounds good. We added some roosting space this year, and there could really be twice as many birds in the barn than there is right now. Come on in. We'll have a look at the barn chart first.
Your daily monitoring record?
Yep. Just want to go back.
So you're keeping the temperature?
Yeah.
Once a day or twice a day are you reporting?
Twice a day. You can see those ones over there, dust bathing in their little potholes, and a little bit further along, when the sun shines in the barn, they spread their wings and they're actually sunbathing. And I think it's just a beautiful sight to see them playing in the shavings and in the sand like that. Them sleep on the slats in front of the nest, or on top of the water line, or on top of the roost. But there is about, I'd say about 25 to 30% that just kind of has their own little congregation over on the other side on the floor. Some of them sit on top of the feed lines. So they all have their preference, but it seems they all have their favorite place to sleep every night. So, yeah, I think
the water is always clean.
It's city water, so yeah.
Very healthy, relaxed, well-feathered flock. They look very, very happy.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Really curious.
Third-party certification is the only way that you can be guaranteed that the kind of eggs that you're buying actually are the kind of eggs that the box says it is. There was this lady asking me at a dinner party last night, when I go to the store, how do I know what kind of eggs to buy? And the only advice I can give her is that you have to look for third-party certification. For example, when someone like Cheryl comes on to our property, she's not working for me, she's not working for the SPCA, she is working as a third-party inspector to make sure that we are abiding by the rules. Nobody else
has that kind of guarantee. If you're buying eggs that are not third-party certified, you don't know where they come from, you don't know how the animals are being treated, so this is the only way to know what you're buying in the store.